Hey, happy Wednesday, eighth graders. It was such a joy to serve alongside of you yesterday. Thank you for your participation in our prayer groups. Those were so meaningful. I was so thankful to be a part of them. Many of you have sent me pictures of you with your cards that you sent out in the mail to your nursing home resident. So thank you so much. If you didn't get a chance to put yours in the mail yet, you're okay. Try to get that in the mail in the next day or two, okay? So thank you for your efforts yesterday. May God's name be praised through our work. Today, we are going to start chapter 10. I want to do a little review of the end of chapter 9, though. John Adams was president, a Federalist president. And the minute you hear Federalist, you should go ding, ding, ding. Oh, yeah, loose interpretation of the government. Not word for word, loose. So they have more of these implied powers, giving them a little bit more power. Well, at the end of his presidency, he was doing things like the Alien and Sedition Acts, where I can kick somebody out of my country or throw somebody in jail for saying something bad about me. So people are starting to think, whoa, the Federalists are getting too big. So we swing the other direction. And that's what happens in the election of 1800. Do you remember the weird thing that happened in the election of 1796? We had a Federalist president and a Republican vice president. Well, something crazy happens in this election too. Let me show you. This might be a little bit of a simplified version, but it was the best thing that I could do, okay? So what we have here is the Federalists and the Democratic Republicans both nominate two candidates, okay? So our Democratic Republican candidates are Jefferson and Burr, and our Federalists are, of course, President Adams trying to run it for a second term and Charles Pinckney. Well, there is becoming a wider division between the two parties. All electoral voters got 2 votes at this time. Now, of course, it's different now, but at that time, every elector got 2 votes, and you could vote for your 2 top candidates. Well, if I am a Democratic Republican, where am I going to put my 2 votes if I want one of my candidates to get in? Yeah, I'm going to give one to Burr and one to Jefferson. So what ends up happening is we get a tie because these electoral candidates from this party voted down party lines, okay, and gave one to each one of these candidates. So the Federalists are out in 1800, and now we have a tie, okay, and we have to decide who is going to be president. So it gets sent to the House to decide. So that's what you're going to learn about today is the election of 1800. If you notice, I'm going to launch your to-do list for today. If you noticed in there, you are going to complete this assignment for me for tomorrow. I shouldn't have to give you a lot of instructions. Please bold or change your color font. But I want you to read page 268 to 267 to read about the election. And if you were listening to my cup demonstration, that probably should sound very, very familiar to you. When you get to the bottom of page 269, stop before it says Jefferson's inauguration and watch this quick clip that also goes over that election and answer these questions, okay? Then finish reading the section to the end of section 1 all the way to page 271 and answer these couple of questions about that reading. And then watch this 2-minute clip about a very important court case that happens during Thomas Jefferson's presidency, Marbury versus Madison, and record some facts that you learn and fill in this blank. So there you have it. You are going to tackle lesson 1, learn about Thomas Jefferson's presidency, or the first part of it, and read and watch. Be great 8th grade historians today. Work hard, do your best. Contact with questions. All right? Go get them, Chargers.